Today I've taken it back a little bit farther. I'm not going any farther though, because this is where it starts to go uphill again. Um, but that's where the reeds end. And basically, I got all that sweet pepper bush that grows out in the middle of everywhere, and it soaks up all the water. Um, so now the ducks have a nice area to play around in. I was working on this down tree. I got most of it up. It had fallen across the reeds, and don't want that. Want the reeds. And so anyway, my battery quit, and I can't get the battery. My hands are so sore and so stiff that I can't get the battery out to put a new one in. So when Chandra does that for me, maybe tomorrow I'll come down here and take care of this little bit. It's not a lot. And I've got about halfway through it, so I might even be able to break it. But it's just a little thing, nothing too big. I got the big part out of there. I dragged it, cut it up and dragged it, and that's looking pretty good. And as you look back, it's nice and clean there. And the deer was down here last night pawing and getting all sorts of stuff, roots and things. Possum was out and about, the raccoon was out and about, and the birds have been turning over the area like crazy, getting as many bugs as they can. I have piled up a debris pile here because once again, this is where it starts to go uphill. So basically, this is the area that used to be the old creek, and I think I'm going to quit for today. The bugs are coming after their afternoon me, and usually about noon or so they start. The sun hits down here and they get active. So I've done a lot. I'm impressed. I'm still seeing debris under there, but it doesn't look like it looks like it's biodegradable, like newspapers and stuff. But yeah, as you look around, there's a nice area for the ducks to go swimming, and they come down here. And if they want to, I have piled the debris so that they could even nest in there, probably undisturbed, although they don't like nesting where the raccoons are, and we do have raccoons in the area. So as you can see, I can walk through here. I found some more beer bottles and beer cans and stuff like that. So get those out in the trash. I feel like I'm a mountain goat. Oh, I can't do that one. I want to take that red elderberry out because I've got one growing behind the stump or the log, and I'd rather have it behind and contained than growing uncontrolled in the yard. But I took all of the, I pruned out all of the sweet pepper bush from the evergreen huckleberry, and I got all of the pepper bush and the blackberries out from the fern area. Now, maybe tomorrow I'll get down here with my lawnmower and mow around the reeds that I have growing here, and then it'll look nice. It'll look like it's cohesive. But that's enough for the day's work. Love my beautiful ferns. They come up every year, and they're always beautiful. And the same with the huckleberry. It's an evergreen one, and it produces little tiny berries that aren't that great. I mean, you could eat them, but they're really not worth the trouble. So I leave them for the birds, and the birds like them. But it didn't do much in the way of blossoming this year because the sweet pepper bush took over and was growing all through it. But I see a bunch of bees and stuff on it right now. They're saying, "Oh, you found it, you found it." So, over and out from Lynn's Garden in Port Orchard, Washington. And that's another good day's work. Hard day's work. I'd move this log, but it's going to take two people. I can't do it myself because even though it looks like the end is there, it isn't. It goes into the bushes a little bit. And I have tried lifting it and moving it, and I can't budge it. But I have moved this one over here. This log here was clear out to where the tree is, and I've managed to move it back. I clipped back a lot of the undergrowth of the sweet pepper, and I've got some sort of bird sitting back there. Don't know if I can pan in on him. Hold still, bird. Hold very still. I think I see you. I don't know. There you are. Saying, "Oh boy." We can see the reeds. We can get at the bugs better. Wow. I can't tell on the camera what kind it is, whether it's a robin or what. It's got the body shape of a robin. So it'll be out searching for worms and slugs and grubs and potato bugs. But that's my big adventure for today. And I'll leave the rest to the birds and they can come and collect the bugs. Because the bugs are biting me. Yeah, it was a robin. I can tell by the way it flew. But glad you're following my saga, my big adventures. And I love to see the reeds. They are absolutely beautiful. So I've got this little mess in front of the weeds, or the reeds that I have to clear. And that's a combination of blackberries and salmon berries that don't do anything around here. So once I get rid of those, I will have a clear view to the reeds. But once again, it's not a necessary thing for this year. If I get to it and I feel like it, I will. So bye for now again.